Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm Prajwal from Indie Crypto, and inside this video we are discussing about Coindelta and what is the pros and cons of this particular exchange. Now if you guys have been looking around in the Indian cryptocurrency market space, you would have already come across Coindelta, which is a multi-cryptocurrency exchange that's come up in India, which was started in September of 2017, and it's getting a lot of prominence now, considering the demand for cryptocurrencies in India, and considering other cryptocurrency exchanges not able to sustain to the demand that's coming up in India as well, and especially in the multi-cryptocurrency market space. Now there was only Coinex when they started. Coinex started somewhere around August. They were the only cryptocurrency exchange that that was in India. Before that, all the exchanges were only offering Bitcoin. Now then came Coindelta, which is offering more cryptocurrencies than Coinex as well. And recently, if you guys have noticed, Coinex is facing a lot of issues. Now, if you guys have seen my previous videos, I did mention this because I've seen this happening with most of the exchanges from the time I've been following cryptocurrencies. Okay, big prominent exchanges like BDCX India, CoinSecure, all these guys faced a lot of issues when the demand for cryptocurrencies increased. There is a surge of registrations, there is a surge of trading volumes. Their systems are not able to handle it, and same happened with Coinex as well. They had a huge number of registrations, due to which they are not taking any more new registrations at the moment, and the KYCs used to be instant in Coinex. That's been delayed to 7 working days right now. Even on Coindelta, when I applied for the KYC, it got approved almost within few hours. Even on Coindelta, the demand and the user registrations are getting higher. That's the reason they're also delaying the KYC by 24 hours. Okay, so in this video we'll go ahead and check out what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages with Coindelta, and I'll also go ahead and explain you the KYC procedure, and I'll also take you through a tour of the interface of Coindelta as well. So let's get straight into it. So first, let's look at the advantages of Coindelta. The first biggest advantage is that it's a multi-cryptocurrency exchange. There are only very few multi-cryptocurrency exchanges in India, namely Coinex. Coindelta is the next one. Coinomi is another one that's come up from BillDesk. I discussed this in my previous video as well. But at the moment, they're only offering Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. But anywhere around mid next year, they are expected to add more cryptocurrencies, which we're definitely looking forward for. But in terms of Coindelta, they're currently offering 7 cryptocurrencies, which is very good when it's compared to Coinex, which is offering 5 at the moment. So what are the cryptocurrencies offered from Coindelta? The first one is Bitcoin. Then it's Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, OmegaSo, and Qtum. So these are the cryptocurrencies that's been offered on Coindelta. Another thing is it's web-based. There is no mobile apps for Coindelta at the moment, but I did check out their social media feeds and found that their Android app is due to be launched very soon. They are delaying it because they want to make sure everything's right with the app. So that's the reason they're delaying. That was the reason given by Coindelta in one of the social media feeds. The third thing is it has a quick KYC verification. When I mean quick, in today's standards, it is quick. Now, if you compare that to Coinex, which is taking 7 days, Coindelta is taking 24 hours. So that's quick in comparison. Okay, the KYC verifications used to be instant, as I mentioned, due to the surge in demand. their systems will not be able to handle such a huge demand. So eventually they would have to delay KYCs, delay deposits, and a lot of other things. So that's again not a drawback with the exchange itself. These things eventually will be addressed. It's just that because cryptocurrency themselves are at the infant stages, these things will definitely take some time to get used to. So it has a quick verification, KYC verification, in compared to other exchanges right now. And the next good thing about Coindelta is it's the first Indian exchange that's come up with BTC pricing. Now, if you guys have seen international exchanges like Poloniex, Bittrex, or Binance, you can see that they don't peg their cryptocurrencies to US dollars. They peg their cryptocurrencies to Bitcoin. So any cryptocurrency you see there will be priced in BTC and not in USD. Okay, so in India as well, Coindelta has brought that particular feature to their exchange, where not only are the cryptocurrencies being shown in INR prices, they're also shown in Bitcoin prices as well. Now, this might be a little complicated in the beginning for especially newcomers or beginners, because they themselves have a little difficulty in understanding the whole trading system of cryptocurrencies itself. And upon that, there is now Bitcoin pricing or BTC pricing, which will even more complicate things. So nothing to be worried about. It does have both INR and BTC pricing. BTC pricing will be more useful to people who are already trading and already know cryptocurrencies for quite some time now. So those are like seasoned traders. So this will be helpful for them. But if you're a beginner, you can just go with the INR market and check the INR pricing. The next advantage of Coindelta is that it has some high limits of trading cryptos. Now, I've been following Coindelta for quite some time now, and I do see that the number of sellers and buyers are slowly increasing in Coindelta as well, compared to the previous days or previous weeks. So you do have high limits. This is again primarily due to the shortcoming of Coinex, because they're not allowing new users. Most of the users are moving away from Coinex and moving into Coindelta. So that's actually become an advantage for Coindelta. The next thing is the security feature, where it has two-factor authentication. This doesn't have to be an advantage. Again, this has to be mandatory on any genuine cryptocurrency exchange. Two-factor authentication is an absolute must on any cryptocurrency exchange. If you don't find 2FA on your exchange, then you're not dealing with the right exchange. You will have to change whatever exchange you're dealing with. The next advantage is the fees. Now, in my previous videos, I did mention Coindelta had the lowest fees of all the exchanges, but Coindelta's fees is even more competitive. They charge 0.3% for buyers who are buying crypto from their portal, and for sellers, it's absolutely free. You can sell your cryptos without any fees. So that's and again a very good advantage of Coindelta. The next thing is instant payment options. Now, I was just testing out Coindelta. I just added the Coindelta's bank account as my beneficiary and made a payment as well. And the payment was almost instant. I think it just took around not even 5 minutes for the funds to be reflecting in my account on Coindelta. So that was pretty fast. Another thing I would like to add here is a lot of people, when I made the Coinex video, had issues with transferring funds to Coinex, because Coinex also has instant payment options, but not all of them were able to transfer funds into Coinex, because the Coinex unique account number was alphanumeric, and not all the banks allowed account numbers to be added and traded with alphanumeric account numbers. So that's another advantage for Coindelta, because their account numbers are just normal account numbers with only numbers. and they don't have any such things like alphanumeric account numbers. So that again gives Coindelta the advantage over other exchanges. The next thing is that it's trader friendly. Now, if I look at Coindelta predominantly, I think, is focused or predominantly built to take care of traders, and this is an advantage as well. This might be a disadvantage as well. The reason being, because of the trader friendliness, it might be difficult for newbies or beginners to understand the portal to understand how the portal exactly works. And I do see the terms being used as well on Coindelta, which are more trader friendly. Things like they've used terms for buyers as makers, and for sellers, the buyers as takers and sellers as makers. So yeah, it was a bit confusing for me as well in the beginning. I would have to I had to go through a few things and understand the portal a little better, considering that I have a little good experience in cryptocurrency, and I have been looking out, and I'm familiar with all the trading platforms or exchange platforms in India especially. So if it was a little difficult for me in the beginning to understand as well, I'm sure it's going to be definitely difficult for newcomers and beginners, but nothing to be afraid of. As like any technology, in the beginning it's always going to be difficult, but once you start using it and once it's been used over a period of time, you will eventually get used to it. So that's one of the first disadvantages of Coindelta. It takes time to getting used to the interface that they have built, but once you get used to it, I think it'll be a lot easier. Even the graphs, when it comes to Coindelta, they have taken a different approach. They went into candlestick style of graphs, which was not seen earlier in any of the Indian exchanges. I see candlestick kind of graphs being used only on international exchanges and a few of the platforms where they offer you cryptocurrency price analysis and technical analysis. Only those kind of websites use candlestick, but this is the first exchange in India have come up with the candlestick style of graphing. Again, as I say in every video, in every exchange review video, wallets on exchanges are not recommended for long time storage. Now, even after saying this, people come back and ask, why do you say so? Why do you say the wallets in exchanges are not recommended? It's simply because you don't have control over the private keys of the wallet of the exchanges, right? So they have the exchange, they have the private keys, so they'll have more control over it. Touch wood, in unforeseen situations, if something happens to the exchange, something bad happens or anything as such, see, nothing's perfect in this world, so anything might happen anytime. So it's just our responsibility to be more responsible towards our cryptos. So if you're looking out to store cryptos in at a longer period of time, just move it to the wallets where you own the private keys. If you have a small amount of cryptos, you can just move it to your mobile wallets. There are a lot of good mobile wallets like Coinomi, Jax, one of them. And if you're going to desktop wallets, there is Electrum. And I'll also be coming up with a detailed videos on wallets. So that is again something that I would like to touch upon in detail. So make sure you check our channels for that. And if you're looking out to store cryptos of large volumes for a larger amount of time, go ahead and invest in a hardware wallet like Ledger Nano S or Trezor. Now, in these wallets, they are more secure. You own the private keys, and it'll give you a peace of mind as well. Even if something happens to the exchange tomorrow, or if there is any unforeseen situations, your crypto will be safe with you. So your hard-earned investment is going to be safe with you. So that's my recommendation. About that, it's ultimately your decision whether you want to keep it on the exchange wallet or not. The next biggest I've seen in Coindelta, which has continued from CoinEx, is the troll box. Now, let me quickly take you to the interface of Coindelta and explain you more on this.